This is a tutorial on how to conduct research for your exemplification report. For this report, you will need 2 to 4 reputable sources, and all sources need to be approved by your instructor. To find a reputable source, the first place you want to go is to a library database so that you know that the articles have been vetted and they are reliable. To do that, go to My DTCC and click on Resources. Go to EBSCOhost under the Library Databases. You'll click on EBSCOhost Web, and then you'll choose your databases. If you have a particular field, there may be a specialized database, perhaps in health or in education, that you might want to choose. If not, use Academic Search and Masterfile Premier as a general search database. You want to make sure that you limit your results to full text. There's other limitations that you can place in here if you need to, but at the very least you need to make sure you choose full text so that you can actually access the article. And then in the search box, you'll type in some keywords to try to locate information. So perhaps it might be treatment and drug addiction. Here we've gotten over 4,000 articles, so that may be a little too broad for your search. You can go down and narrow your search either by geography if you want to limit it to the United States, or you could go to the subject and see if you need something that specifically ties in with your topic. So we'll try treatment. And now, of course, we have narrowed it quite a lot to 13. At that point, you can look at your article titles and see if any of these would work for you. Perhaps the non-buprenorphine and the buprenorphine might be something that you want to look at. You can see at a glance how long the article is to see if it's maybe more than you can handle for this particular assignment. If you want complete information, you would click on the title. There you would have your citation information, which of course you want to print out because that will be used for your references page and help you with your citations. And then you can either see if the article, there should be an abstract of the article that would give you an idea of what was in the article. If that still sounds good, then you can see if your article is available either in HTML, which this one is not, or PDF. And you can open the article and at that point read it. You want to try to save the article, download it and save it if you can. Trying to use the EBSCOhost link, the URL up here, will not allow me to see your article. So with EBSCOhost articles, the best thing is if you can download it and save it. If you can't do that, then what you would need to do is give me the citation information so that I could look it up myself in EBSCOhost. Again, you can play around with the search criteria. If this doesn't seem to work, you might try MAT and drug addiction to see if that works. It may not. But here you can see this is a specific article, so that might work as well. So think of your 3 examples and think of your topic. Put an "and" between things so that it will look for both search terms, and play around a little bit in EBSCOhost. Any of the articles in EBSCOhost would be considered reputable. You just want to make sure that the article is something that's useful to you in this particular report, something that is not too difficult for you to deal with in a rather short report, which the exemplification report is. If you've exhausted EBSCOhost and you still need information on some of your examples for the report, then you want to go to Google. I recommend that you use Google. It is a great search engine. You can use Bing or Yahoo, other ones, but Google does a really good job. And again, put your search terms in there. And you will see various links. Please keep in mind that when you are on the internet, you have to make judgment calls in terms of the reliability and the reputation of the site. So if you are going to a government site, that generally should be pretty good. If you're looking at a news article, that may be okay. Certainly the FDA .gov would be a good source. If you're going to anything that's a commercial site, you need to be careful. Organizational sites sometimes can be good, but they sometimes can be narrowly focused and biased and not considered mainstream. So we want to find things that are going to be considered reputable mainstream sources of information. I will not accept Wikipedia, I will not accept somebody's blog, and I will be very suspicious about some organization sites and some .com sites that might be just trying to sell you something or trying to push a certain agenda. So you want to be careful about that. But if you do find something that looks pretty good, this one looks like it might be a recovery organization, so I'm not sure about that. But this one looks like it might be a newspaper. No, this is not. If you're not sure what the organization is, you want to look about information about the organization. This one is making me a little nervous. You just want to make sure that you have searched to see what the site is all about. When in doubt, look for something that might be something that's a National Institute on Drug Abuse, that is a government site, probably would be more reliable than a particular commercial site or treatment site that is potentially pushing a particular agenda or kind of information. All right, that's just a very short tutorial. A lot of this is trial and error. Keep in mind that you do need to post all of those sources for me to approve. Let me just show you real quickly how to do that. You're going to go into the Unit 2, the exemplification report, go to the discussion topic for exemplification sources, start a new thread. In this thread, you want to make sure that you give me your preview statement. You could do that in the subject bar or in the main text. So this was T. I've kind of forgotten what the other ones were, but at any rate, put down your preview statement and then either attach a file if you were able to save it, or here in the text bar, give me the link. Make sure you put it as a hyperlink. I think you do it, yes, insert link. That's how you would do it. And then put your URL. Again, make sure the URL works so that I can access your article. Okay, very short tutorial. Hopefully this will be helpful to you.